That is Hossein al-Astal. He is a former prisoner in Hamas-ruled Gaza who is now openly working to topple the militant group. He is part of one of several armed factions who operate from Israeli-controlled territory in Gaza who are vying for power and influence inside the enclave. Al-Astal's group, the self-styled counter-terrorism strike force, have taken control over a small village in Israeli-occupied Khan Yunis in southern Gaza where they conduct their hit-and-run operations against Hamas. When the ceasefire was reached, Gaza was split in two. In the west, Hamas are reconsolidating their control of the enclave in areas where the Israeli military has withdrawn from. And in the east, beyond the so-called Yellow Line, where Israel remains in control, these armed factions are positioning themselves openly for a post-war role in Gaza. One of the most disruptive anti-Hamas groups, and perhaps the one that's most openly backed by Israel, the so-called Popular Forces, their leader, Yasser Abu Shabab, was killed this month in Gaza. Hamas celebrated by distributing sweets across the parts of the enclave they control. Now, one important detail is that in the eastern region, where Israel remains in control and these armed factions are growing, the populations are significantly less, which makes it a lot more easier to exert control. Now, these armed factions are posting these propaganda videos showing themselves a lot more organized, with better equipment, better arms, showing their capability of governing these small pockets of Palestinians who remain in the Israeli-controlled territories. Leaders of the militias that CNN spoke to insist that they're part of the day after plan in Gaza and have even begun making coordinated efforts amongst themselves. But it really remains unclear how much support they have from the Palestinian population inside the enclave and how much Israel is willing to go to back them and fund them.